Hello friends, and today we're going to model this tricky little shape, more sausage-like carabiner, or call it as you wish. So basically it's just a curve with a couple of booleans. Let's jump in this shape. The size is 6 by 4 centimeters, and we will start from the line. Let's just create the line. I'll just take it over here. I want to add 1 point over here. Just like that, and let's position it over here somewhere. Bevel them. Have this nice circular pattern. Yep. And now we can drop the P and make it this type of size. And let me make it just a little bit, yes, something like this. And the same from this bottom part, like this, but a little bit bigger from the bottom. The next thing, we're going to delete these things. Shift X, Shift X. I'm going to take this back part and press M. I will make it a little bit less visible and drop it to the front so I can see it better. Right click to apply it. Then I will select this lower part and press Shift J and do G1. Apply it. Now I will select this copy and press Shift S to make it like that, proportional editing. And I will take the vertex. I need to select all this vertex here, like that. And let's try to rotate it in the position that we like. Something like this, I think, will be good. Maybe just a little bit, move it to upper part, like this. Yeah, this is good. Let me just see it. Yeah, this type of nose. Pretty cool. Let's do the same from the low part. Maybe we can adjust it just a little bit. Give me a second. Maybe just a small portion. Can I take part of it and move it over here? Yeah, like this. This is much better. Perfect. And let's do the same from the bottom. Shift J, G1, then select this, Shift S, vertex, select all these vertices. Why don't we have the lasso select? Or maybe I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. Definitely. And yeah, let's just move it like that. Okay, let's adjust it a bit more. Make it a little bit tinier. Move it over here. Maybe a little bit bigger. Yeah, something like this. Can I see it? Yeah, that's good, but I need to move this a little bit inside, I think, this portion. Let me take it like this. Yeah, and let me drop this part a bit here to make this nose shape. Yeah, something like this. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, I like it. Let me hide the reference. Yeah. So this nose shape. Try to delete the redundant topology. I think I can make this part a little bit rounder. Actually, I like this one, but I don't like the inner one. Let me just drop it here. I will delete only the inside one. Let me just alt X it. Good. Merge it. Let's delete this inner part. Shift X. Let's take this too and press Shift B. I want it to be G1, but I want it to be a little bit more rounder, like this, I think. Let me just Shift J it on the G1 and make it like this. And I want to adjust this little corner here too. It annoys me a little bit. Let's just drop it here. Shift X all of this because it's all weird. Drop the Shift B. I need it to be a G1, just a classic G1. Shift B, G1 here, and let's drop the loft here. G1 and G1. Basically, we can just join it and do an Alt X to the other side. Q. Yeah, all this is much better than it was. So the hook part is one of the complicated ones. So let's make it first. Let me just drop it like that. This. I think it should be like that part. Then we need to drop it here a bit here. And something like this should work. So if you don't want to see these points, you can hide this one and press F and toggle points just to get rid of them. For now, if you want them back, just do the same. Toggle points and they will appear. Normally you should have some kind of a shortcut to it or add it to a favorites, so it will be always here. Okay, let's just hide them and let me bring it back. I make this one hidden because if I want, it will hide the points of it too. So yeah, let's Boolean this thing out like that. I don't want to do the cut here. I just want to Boolean it. And let's create this smooth things here. Because yeah, we definitely need them. Something like this. I don't know what's gonna happen, really. Let's just try. Definitely like this. And let's Q. Perfect. Right click to apply it. Oh, so that's not a shape. Give me a second. Let's just hide this one. We need to find the edge. Okay, let's try to find it. F. Find boundary edge. So here it is. Okay, let's do it my way. Good, let me just cut it like that. I think, yeah, I will just drop a straight line here. Let's just do a Shift D, hide this one, and let's just cut it. So C, cut. Okay. Now I don't need this one. I will go Alt X. That's very good because sometimes you have this type of problems on your mesh and you don't know how to solve it. So here we will fix it. So I just need to Shift X and Shift X, and then I need to bring this back and I will just join them. And this part, I don't need it. And I will Alt X, drop it to the other side, Q to merge it. Perfect. And now I can do a Shift J, I believe, and do it on G1. Good. And now it's a solid. Perfect. Yeah, and now I can do the Boolean. So Q, right click. Maybe I can. Yeah, oh my god, it's plasticity. I can do anything I like. Let's maybe just adjust it a little bit like that. Yeah, just to have this nice gap. And maybe like this. So yeah, it will just fit this thing inside pretty easily. And the top one, let's cut it a little bit more, like that. Cool. And now let's drop the bevel here. Not a big one, just small. Pretty neaty. I like it. Give me the reference mesh. So yeah, and I need hole here. Let's just drop it like that. Press C, cut through, X to delete it. And I need it a little bit smaller. Let's just make it a little bit smaller. And drop the couple of juicy bevels here. These boys are looking better. Let's leave it like that. Let's finish it up with this curve line. So basically it's just a, oh my god, let me just F, hide points, and let's draw it. So basically it's 1 point here, 1 point here, and 1 point in the center here. Let's move it somewhere here. Let's move it here. And I think we don't need this one. Yep. And I will add it again here. And move it here again, like this. Good. And move this one over here. And I think it's just a small part of it that goes like a little bit with the angle here. Let's join it. And let's Alt-X it to the other side. Perfect. And let me join this two. Let's take this two and drop them lower. I think we need to make them like this. 100%. And let's try to join them. Let's just join it all together. Join. Let me select this two. Bevel it like this. Yep. We need curves here that can be edited after you do the pipe. So you could actually see what size do you need. Something like this will work. So if I drop the pipe here, yeah, I will definitely couldn't adjust this thing after. That's what I'm talking about. And let's drop this one too. Like a big one, like this. Maybe bigger. P, the pipe. Nice. We're playing here, experimenting with the shapes. Making juicy little shapes. And you know what? Here is the problem here. Okay. Yep, and here is one little problem here. This thing need to, you know, that's the trickiness of that shape. So here is another hole here, but it's hidden. How am I gonna do that? I'm gonna drop the Ctrl R if I already have this one. Yep, I'm gonna Shift X this thing. Hide this reference away, we don't need this anymore. I'm going to Shift J this bad boy. Can I just take this one and drop another one here? Delete this inner part, Shift X. I need to close this with the Shift J, perfect. And I need to close this with Shift J. Shift J, good. And I need to take this, press GZ and move it lower over here. A little bit lower. I want to delete this one with the X. I need to hide it. I need to take this and drop it here. No, I just can take, yeah, 3-point circle. 1 point, 2nd point, and the 3rd point. Here it is. This thing, and drop it somewhere here. I will delete this one. I don't need it. Drop it a little bit over here. Alt H to see my shape here. And I will move it right to this point here. Pivot plane normal. V. Yup. And I will drop it here. Yes, but I need it to be here. Good. Just a slight difference, but it's not a big deal. Perfect. And now I can do join like this and join it like this. Let's bevel these things here. Let's bevel these things like this. Much more generous bevel here. And these things should be beveled like this. Save it. And let's pipe it. Let's just make it like this. Definitely need to make them a little bit wider over here. Here's what I'm talking about. Like, if I only could see the shape before, would be much better. Good, so I just will drop this like Shift C, select this, cut it. Good. X, let me just move it somewhere here, I think, like that. Yeah, and the same here, GY, but with minus. Yep. Let's try this pipe. Yeah, this is good. Let me just RV, put it somewhere here. Yeah, it's working. Finish it up. Just need to make it over here. And these two bastards should be joined. So let me just join them like that. Let me select it, join. Let's do the pipe and make it like this. Yes. And add the couples of juicy bevels here. Just small ones to spice it up a little bit. And I can drop this hole a little bit. Maybe I want to make them a bit more. Just a little bit like this. I only think that this shit is a little bit thin, you know, for this mesh. Let me just check it out again. No, it's the same thickness. Can I select all of it and try to make it a bit more like that? Yes. Yeah, this is better. Just a bit of thickness here. Okay, here you have it. Here's your mesh. Here's your beautiful, juicy, tricky little mesh that you can use and maybe rig it, because I showed how to rig this type of stuff and have a nice little animation here. I hope you're doing great. I hope your assets looking beautiful, you modeling something cool, you stay healthy, and as usual, I will see you in the next one. Bye.